saw on the split, right? This is either a smart person with money, a maybe very intellectual but potentially emotionally cold person who is in a community or family that you are in. Or sometimes, because it's like who I saw was the King of Swords, sometimes those can be guides, sometimes those can be angels because they're in the air. It could be talking about a community of unseen beings or something to do with what, like that's ancestor, right? With the 10 of coins, that can be an ancestor, all right? So it could be any of those things. I saw it on the split. What is in the center up, face up already is the Hanged Man. And again, that's kind of like, if you have the correct vision or perspective, you can see something. So we could be talking about ancestors or beings at the moment. I'm not sure. 7 of Swords, I get like something not seen. So this can be something that's going on that is not seen but will be seen. What's this last one? Ace of Wands, yeah, it's sort of like, but these are all like nothing that I'm seeing here. Swords, Hanged Man, and Wand, that's all intangible. So this is potentially a realization or something. It's like something that's going on that you don't understand now that you will. Or it is literally something that you're going to see in real life that could surprise you. But like the Ace of Wands is typically like a more positive thing. Like the Hanged Man and the Ace of Wands are more positive. So there's something like that going on. There's something that is not understood now, or something that is not realized now, or something that is unseen now that is going to be. Either you will understand it, if it's all internal, or someone is going to show it to you, or if it's something that's going to happen in real life, you're going to see it eventually play out in real life. The Hanged Man is in the present moment, and kind of the 7 of Swords is in the past, if it is kind of being structured that way in the read. But the true revelation, it's like the Ace of Wands is not here yet. Yeah, I'm seeing, okay, so 7 of Cups and 7 of Swords, like heavy being energy or ancestral energy, something, but it's like the entities that I'm talking about are potentially a disincarnate, right? It's something like that. Or what it is talking about is there's something, if it's a real thing or real people, like in I'm saying material, they have bodies, right? They have incarnations. That is obfuscated. There is something obfuscated. There's a wall, like there's a veil over it. Can't see it at all. Or we haven't. But the Hanged Man is suggesting that like you are. The Queen of Pentacles on the Hanged Man. Can I tell you though, there's something, I don't know that it's the Queen of Pentacles that's having the revelation, because this feels like somebody understanding that another person is like important. Like, because the coin is like behind the head, and like she or they are holding this coin. It's like they're holding the enlightenment. They are holding my enlightenment. They are holding something that I see as important to me. Like that's how it's more coming across. That whatever this thing is, it's more about the Queen of Pentacles than it is the Queen of Pentacles undergoing this process. So Ace of Wands, Judgment, again with the beings, bitch. There are beings involved, all right? Like there are forces involved. But again, like this is another one of these, like I don't know that I'm going to be able to say much more about like specifics that are going on here, because it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm trying to look at, I'm through a scanner darkly, girl. I'm trying to like look at something. It's like there's a pane of fogged glass in front of me, and I can see that there is stuff going on, like there are shadows, and I can see like you can kind of hear voices, but they're muffled, and like there are obviously people like moving around behind there, but I can't see it. I can only kind of understand the tone of what is going on in that other room. Like that's what this is like. The Knight of Pentacles. So it is something, even if there are forces involved, okay? This is something that is gradually building to it's some sort of like long-term very, very solid and steady, like material manifestation. It's like there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind here that you can't see, but it is gradually building to something, or it has been. But it is like a very long process here is what I'm feeling. And again, with these sevens, like I said, the Seven of Pentacles is not here, but it's like when I say long process, like potentially 7 years or more. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could. Queen of Pentacles, again, there's a lot of watching here. I don't know if the Queen of Pentacles, whoever the Queen of Pentacles is, they're not watching. There's like somebody watching. Like, this is wild. And it could just be guides and ancestors, but it also feels like a person is watching. And it's like, you don't see them. But I mean, it could just be, again, you don't see them. You don't see them. And now the Queen of Wands is here. It's like the Queen of Wands she cannot see. So especially if you are like a magical person or a practitioner, okay, the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Wands are the same person. Yes, they're the same person. The Queen of Wands, like the Queen of Cups isn't here, nor the High Priestess. So I'm not saying you can't be, like, it's just especially if you are like, you're more into like the esoteric spirituality, or like traditionally maybe, or like historically, you can see things like me, like, right? Like, I am talking about you, not like, I can't see and you can't see. None of us can see, girl. Non-gender girl. Like, so that's why I'm kind of like, so what am I supposed, if I can't see it and like how am I supposed to help somebody if none of us are supposed to see this? Or I'm just reinforcing to you that you can't see it. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's such an aggravating thing to talk about, because people are coming here for some sort of answers or clarity. And the only thing I'm giving you clarity on is like, yep, you can't see it, girl. Can't see. You're probably gonna have to go to another reader. But the thing is, if the forces are all involved and all of the forces are going, you can't see this, you're not gonna be able to get it from another reader. I don't care how good the reader is. I really don't. You could try, because like the Judgment, those are like more celestial forces. So if you super wanted to, you could try yourself, or go to somebody who's gonna go down to go up. But like, I wouldn't suggest it. You mess that up. Like, this is kind of one of those things where it's like, you just have to give up control. So that, like, even though I know that's such an aggravating message, like, you just have to let go. You just have to surrender, girl. And it's just like, who really wants to? Like, I know if I had the choice, like, you need to surrender. Why? Like, no, I don't want to surrender. I want total control. Come on. Like, who wouldn't? No, I want total control over my manifestations, and just let me do whatever the hell I want to do. And like, I know we all know that like, that's not how it works. And if you're really, like, I'm joking around, right? Like, I know when like it's time to just let things go. But I'm just saying, like, if I had the choice, would I do that? No, I would not. And I would not want to. So like, I'm just telling you, I understand. Like, I'm not having this like, oh, and I'm just like so surrendered. Like right now, like, I don't want to surrender. Like, get the hell out of here. So I'm just saying, like, if you try to go to another reader, you're going to get that like, well, we just need to like surrender and just like, and I just can't take that shit. Okay. I can't, like, I know it's true, but it's like, depending on how someone's giving you that message, it just sounds so dumb, because you can like listen to a person and deeply know that like, they're not surrender. It's like, you don't do that either, girl, non-gender girl. Like, please stop trying to sit here and lie in the read that like, you know how to surrender. Most people, some people can. Like, I have been around people who, they're just further along on the journey. I promise you, like, none of them. And I'm not trying, because I'm on YouTube too. I'm just telling you, like, no one that I've ever met that I've taken advice from has ever been on YouTube. Not for real. I've received support through messages and like entertainment and all of that. But like, for like work that I'm like trusting somebody on, like, girl, it's never been like a tarot reader. I'm not saying that they can't also be, and like, I have had like in-person readings that have like helped me like shift stuff, but no, like the people who could actually talk about things like surrendering aren't talking about them that way, and I can't even talk about them because I'm not those people. So anyway, I'm just saying, like, If you're noticing a lot of those types of readings, that's why. And you're also vibing with this one. So what's the most important thing that I can tell these people? Because I don't even know what this is about specifically. Well, there's something coming, like I'm telling you, there is something, because that's not also that Ace of Wands energy. There is something that seems positive. It's a positive thing that is like coming, and that's like kind of the past, but it's like in transit. It is something that is in transit, and that energy, the Knight of Cups, is quicker than the Knight of Pentacles. Like that very, very slow moving energy is kind of more in the past, but we're still like, this is still an in transit energy. It's just a bit quicker. It's a bit quicker, and on the whole, like both, like the only like super, I guess the negative Knights more negatively act, like both can, all of them can be, but like, the more hardcore negative Knights are like the fastest moving ones, the Swords and the Wands. Cups and Pentacles tend to be a little bit more stable, or a little gentler and a little bit more stable. So what's this other? Page of what? So I mean, this is a pleasant thing, whatever. It's a new thing, it's a pleasant thing. There's the High Priestess. It's a new thing and it's a pleasant thing that is veiled, because I told you there was a veil, right? And she's sitting in front of it, but I'm telling you, it's like something that I can't, unless it is just saying that it's a spiritual thing. I'll pull another row, but it's just sort of like the reader, hey, there's something positive, girl, but like, I can't tell, it's just expect positive things, like surrender to the positivity. Like, Knight of Cups, there's magic happening here. It's like, it's magic that like you're not in control of though. That's what's happening. There's some sort of positive, magical thing that is going on that like you have absolutely no control over, and yet like it is going to happen. There it is. Yeah, and it's like this is a powerful manifestation. Whatever this is, like a little positive, it's like innocent and like sweet, and like here it is, and it's new and it's grounded, and there it is. Okay, so, and it might stress you, like, why, like, here's the, that's like the not knowing, like, so that's like the thing about surrender, right? Like the not knowing is like stressing me out, or like, I don't know. Oh, here's another person, a King of Wands. I don't know if this King of Wands is stressing you out, because here's the other here's the Magician. Here is the Magician girl. I don't know if it's this person stressing you out, or because there's so much unknown here that this person's stressing out. So I'll get a little bit on the King, all right? Or it could be stressing you out because whoever I'm talking about, especially if it is a practitioner, this is a powerful magician, or they are working with powerful forces. And we've had stories like that before, like obviously. The thing is, when someone like that is working around you, or if like specifically they are focused on you, okay? When like powerful forces are focused on you, whether they are human or non-human or a combination of both, and especially if you can't see them, you are still going to sense it, and like it's going to be like, well, I don't know what, like something's going on right now and I can't see it, so I don't know what it is. So I'm telling you, probably you are sensing something real, and if you can sense it powerfully but you don't know where it's coming from and you don't know what it is, and it's just like a feeling, that can be upsetting. And what I want to say about that is, if it goes on, like I'll get like a time frame, but I'm just telling you right now, because that can kind of like dovetail with like mental health stuff that has nothing to do with like magicians or anything that I'm talking about. So if this is going on for like a very extended period and it is enough to where it is interfering with your life, I would say, right, you like stop listening to reads and stuff like that. Like just understand that there's like maybe some powerful energy that's moving through, but like really try and be real with yourself. Like, is it a mental health thing? And it can be both, okay? Like this kind of stuff can also affect mental health, but you can't just really like bypass your mental health stuff, or you're gonna get really like unwell. Like you have to take care of that. And like readers, like no, like, unless a reader is, like, for some well, even if they were, they're not going to tell you, because to keep their license, they can't do stuff like this. Okay, King of Wands, the Four of Wands. So this is Seven of Coins. She popped up, girl. So this is something, like I'm telling you, there's something like long-term. This person's worn out. Girl, like, so I've got a worn out King of Wands who's been trying to cross some sort of threshold or come into contact with a specific person. I am telling you, for some of y'all, it has been like 7 years or more. I don't know, like, I'm gonna get one more row on this because this is the most specific thing that I've gotten with another person. And if it is a magician, right, we have, like, magicians can cloak themselves, all right, so that could be a thing. Six of Coins on this. So this is some sort of, like, and I'm telling you, there are the power dynamics again. There is something that this person wants to do or give. There's some sort of interaction that this person wants to have with another person. Like, they very, like, no matter what this is, this King of Wands feels that this other person, whoever the queen is, like the more passive energy, because the gender, like, forget it. There is someone who deeply feels that, like, a person is significant to their lives. They want to have some form of exchange or interaction with this person, and, like, they haven't been able to do it for a very long time. Like, I don't know. Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins on the Seven of Coins, working on something for a long time. Ooh, ooh. Eight of Wands fell out. So, girl, look at this, look at this. Eight of Wands, the fastest moving energy, because, like, the Nine of Wands is on, I mean, the Eight of Wands is on the Nine of Wands, Moon. I'm telling you, there's energy here that, like, we can't see. Is there any other information that you can give about that? Because, but this person has been, like, working, like, this person is exhausted. Because they have been doing something, like, magically and physically for a long time. Like, I don't, girl, the Tower. Oh my God, what? Wow, okay, so Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. Well, that's significant, whatever it is. What it's giving is, like, somebody fighting fate. Like, I'm fucking fighting against all of this shit. This is like someone, like, went to war with God and the devil and, like, maybe other people too. But, like, a lot of this is intangible. So this person's, like, fighting real demons, inner demons, and the angels. It's like this person went through it. Still are. Like, I don't know. Death girl. Okay, this person is like, I will kill God. Like, like, we're talking about the protagonist in, like, every single JRPG, okay? Like, this person is like, I will fight God, like, for some reason. Why is this person fighting God? That's why they're going through it. That's why they're in the Nine of Wands. You can't just fight God. You can't just fight God and all the angels and demons. What? Not the beings of the earth, though. This person, no, they're not involved. These are, like, upper and lower forces that this person's been dealing with. Like, not really the beings of the earth. The lateral forces, girl. Oh, because they just want something. They want a new life, girl. Knight of Wands. I want to be free. This person had to be liberated from something significant. Like, I don't know. Oh, they want a new, oh my God, look how cute. I don't know what this person wants, but I mean, like, I'm telling you, it's some sort of exchange, but this is very, like, it's just getting very pure. Like, this person's intentions are extremely, like, pure. Like, I don't know. 10 of Wands, and they're just like, what it feels like is this person, whoever they are, wants a very, like, pure love connection with another person. And when I am saying pure love, because to tell you that, like, I am not feeling hardcore romance on this. It's not that it's not potentially there, but, like, this person, like, I am talking to you about, like, something that this is, like, unconditional, like, God type of love. Like, it's like whatever, I just want to be next to this person. Like, I just know, like, this is like a pure, real thing. And like, I don't care what form it takes. I just want to have a connection with this person because they like love it. Like, they love this person and like the love is real, and it kind of doesn't matter to them. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter to them what form like this connection takes. They just want to have the connection. And they are gonna like move mountains. Like, this person is just like, no, like, I have to. Yes, there's the Queen of Cups, which is like, no, like, I need, like, this person needs to be in my life. Like, no, like, so this person will fight God. Like, I'm just saying, this person will fight God. How do these people, how does this person, because I'm so curious, what? And I always, this question, this and the timeline question, I'm going to, like, I can't stop myself because I have to know, like, I'm so nosy now. I didn't care before, now I care. I'm just like, how do these people, how does he know? Like, how do they know? How does she know? I want to know. But y'all know that whenever I ask this question, like, I flop on the answers. Like, I just can't, like, for some reason, that question is just a bad question for me. Also, timelines, I just flop. It's not that I'm wrong about what's going to happen, but I tend to be so wrong about the timing. Which I still am. I like, we have to do the recap. Oh my God. Because it's like I get enough energy to do the freaking reads, but then like I just go flop on my couch for hours before I can edit. I'm so sorry. Because I know it seems like when I'm giving the read, I'll get the energy, but then it's like, that's all I can do for the day. What the hell? Oh yeah, I'll like, but the thing is, I want to defend myself for the glowing white. We have not had a thing about beings yet, about aliens that time, because there was supposed to be something significant about like aliens or like beings or whatever in the first quarter, but it was dependent on somebody dying. And I said in one of the final reads, I was like, it was giving the Pope, okay? It was giving the Pope, and I was like, oh, well, the Pope is like making a recovery. And then I was gonna say he flopped. And then the Pope flopped the recovery, girl. But I was sitting there, I was watching him recover, and I was just like, girl, this man, they are trying to trot this man out for some reason. Like, he is not on death's fucking door. He is dying. This man's dying. And then he did die. R.I.P. the Pope. And I'll do the formal like recap video, but I'm just saying, I said in that read about like people, and I feel like it was in multiple reads about people dying, that like there was a plot, and if anybody's gonna plot, it's the Vatican, girl. Like, there were gonna be plots, and like that the person who was involved with the plot, like on the person who was dying, was gonna be at the funeral. And like, let me tell you something. I don't think it does us any good, right, to speculate about certain people who were, like, representatives were at the funeral. I'm just saying. What's super funny to me, though, is because literally the Pope was 88, okay? Like, come on. However, the Vatican, girl, they plot on people, and so I would not put it past anybody. I wouldn't put it past any of these politicians. I wouldn't put it past the Vatican that they just, like, came for the Pope, especially with what the Pope was saying, all right? About like LGBTQ, like, all right, they could not have it. Jerks. So I feel like that's light saying jerks about the Vatican. There's so much more, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say jerks. So what would be super funny to me, though, if the Pope really just like died of natural causes, and all I was picking up, I was like, oh, it's a plot, and somebody assassinated this person. There were so many memes about JD Vance met the Pope, and then the Pope died. What if I was just picking up on the memes? I would, like, literally, I think that's so much more funny if I was just picking up on the memes about JD Vance and, like, nobody had anything to do with anything. I think that's funnier, but I would not put it past any of these people in the Vatican. But, like, the Vatican, they might not be what they once were, girl, but, like, did you see? Let me tell you, the Vatican is terrible, but they're kind of a vibe, okay? The fashion and the architecture, I adore like the Vatican's overall look and vibe, while like disagreeing with them entirely about everything else, all right? But I'm just saying, it is a look, which is why in my own like novels and stuff, I am typically always kind of giving I will tend to give some form of like Catholic core, like in a way. Like I love all that stuff. I love the look without the nonsense, all right? Which I feel like nonsense and jerks are very like mild, disrespectful ways of putting that. What the fuck? Oh, do these people know each other? I don't know that they do, girl. I don't know. They kind of do. Like, they kind of, oh my gosh. Like, but this is someone who's been, like, from afar. They're like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, devil. What? Oh, you might hate this person. You might not like this person. Oh my god. Oh my god. What if it's an ex? Like, like, no. Like, ew. Now I'm gonna have to pull. Oh, no. Vibes just got wrecked, girl. Unless you super want one of your talks. But the thing is, this person doesn't feel toxic, okay? Whoever this is does not feel toxic. If this is an ex of yours, like, I'm telling you, they went and fought God and now they're a different person. Like, I don't know. This Three of Wands is, I'm telling you, this is someone who is like watching from afar. So they know you and you, because like this Six of Cups is giving like intimacy. It is giving like I've known this person, or I feel like kind of wholesome about this person. So it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't have to be an ex, okay? But I'm just saying the Six of Cups with the Devil is like toxic ex, like, but it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying that this person, there had to be some type of radical transformation with this person. The Devil also being here is, we can also be talking about the person who sent the demon to sit on y'all's heads, okay? These, oh my god, y'all. These are like soulmates. These are soulmates, like, oh my god, but like for real though. I'm not just being stupid, like I'm not being stupid. I know I kind of joke about that because I think a lot of the way that those kinds of connections are talked about, just like in Tarotlandia and like spiritual landia, is kind of funny and like laughable, but gets really like dangerous and unhinged when people are taking it too seriously. So I do make fun of it because usually at this point I would be like, oh, the soul bonded fae lovers, like, you know, but it's kind of like, seriously, this is kind of a real thing, okay? Just like whoever these people are with all the forces involved, these are soulmates, all right? I think I heard a yes, like these are soulmates, all right? And it does exist. It's just, there's like a way that exists. And the Ten of Cups on the Devil, like, oh my god, what is, can you give me a little bit more information on this Devil? So I feel like, yes, these people do know it, like, yeah, like these people know each other somehow. But there's like a lot of distance here. This Three of Wands and Page of Swords is distance. Distance. But y'all know each other? They're saying no, because I was about to go on the 5D, and they were no, and they like said like, not just on the 5D. It's just like they're yelling at me. This person might be in a slightly demonic occult order, or they work with lower forces. It's fine. Let's see. Girl, it's the King of the Earth, bitch. Oh my god. This person might be, oh my god, oh my god. This is a King of Wands, Nine of Cups on the Devil. Like, this is like a hedonistic, like, oh my god, like, that's wild. But I mean, that could also be like, you're talking about someone who is in charge of something that we would, someone in charge of with a lot of money. Like, this is someone who has a lot of material. So somebody who is being represented by the Devil, when we're not talking about it as like an actual entity, or somebody who is an actual Satanist or a Goess or something like that, like somebody who's working with maybe infernal or chthonic entities, when it doesn't have anything to do with that, somebody who would be represented by the Devil is someone who has a lot of earthly power. And so this person would have a lot of money and also would be in charge of or have command over people as well, which tends to come with a lot of money. So this person has a lot of earthly power. I would also say the King of Coins with the Nine of Cups it does give hedonism, which can also be the devil. This person can be into alternative lifestyles, all right, if they are not involved with the occult. It could be both, okay? This person could be all of those things. This person could be a really rich Italian Satanist, okay? But like, they don't want to kill you. Okay, you think I can't kill because I'm beautiful? No, but it can be giving any combination of those things, and it can be giving all of that, because yes, there in fact are very, very high-powered people who are in fact Satanists or Goists or occultists who are also hedonists. But they're not like uncontrolled, like they're very structured about it, okay? They are like, I don't want to downplay anybody, but they are the true embodiment of what someone traditionally satanic would be. Because you cannot be, anybody can be an actual like Satanist, right? But for the true satanic initiation, you have to have earthly power. Like, you kind of have to. It's like, you can be a little baby Satanist and be like building yourself or whatever. You are not the true initiated Satanist until you have command over stuff over the earth. And also, you are not going to be scared of like sexuality, like in all its forms. Like, even like, I guarantee you, this person, that might be a cishet man. This man is not scared of gay people. This man is not scared of trans people. No, like, absolutely not. Like, they might not have a preference for engaging of any of that activity, but I promise you, this person can sit in a room where a satanic homosexual, like trans, like an orgy of all of the taboo things, right, within reason. Like, I'm not talking about the real, like, disgusting shit that should always be criminal. I'm talking about, these are all adults. It's all like, the only illegal things that are going on is like probably substances are there, okay? But some of these people could also potentially be like sexual. All of that can be going on in one room, and people can be like shoving things up people's butts and like whipping people and like burning and like cut with the blood and like, you know, and they're tested, okay? I'm just saying, this person's not insane, okay? Anybody doing the blood test, you gotta test and have the test and all that. So it's not safe, but I'm telling you, this person could like just be in that room and be like, so, I mean, when is the party gonna actually start? Like, I am bored. Like, this person doesn't care. They really don't care. They're just like, yes, I've been doing this. If this person is not an actual vampire, but I'm just saying, like, this person is like 500 years old, and they're just like, they've already like had all of the experiences, and they're just not batting an eye at all of this stuff, even if it's not their preference. Like, they're very relaxed about all of it. And it also, like, a scandal, like, this is the type of person who's like never gonna, like, they have enough, like, I am talking about a person who has enough wealth to where like they can pretty much do whatever the hell they want. They really can, and like, it's not ever going to affect them because they have enough money that it will insulate them. Like, it doesn't matter. And I'm not saying that like this is a bad person, but if this person chose to be bad, it would be like really bad. And they don't, but like they're kind of their own, like, it's so not giving like I mistreat people, but it is giving like I'm here for myself. Like, I'm like selfish, and you know, like, you can kind of participate. Like, this person isn't stingy, but they're also not really thinking. They're just like, yes, I'm just going to go out now and like live my life, and I don't really care about you. Like, I'm kind of done, like, goodbye. And like, that's kind of who they are, which is super interesting that like this is going on with them. But I guess that's why they had to fist fight God. That's why they had to fist fight God. Okay, so that's the story. Like, how do y'all know that person? That's wild. So anyway, I'll poll for like a final statement, like closing statement, if we can have one. That read went from like uninteresting to super interesting. Probably because Satan got involved, you know me. I'm telling you, like, this is really cute. Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Chariot. I'm telling you, the Queen of Swords here is like somebody's directing. I'm telling you, I want to call that this is not something that is unconsciously happening. I do feel like whoever I'm talking about the king, the more active energy, unless I'm talking about the person this person's going towards is some kind of like psychic and can feel energy that might be what this is a reiteration of. Like, yes, I know it's in the air, it's in the energy, it's coming towards you, it's powerful because it's the Chariot, but it's like, you can't see it. You can't see it. But what this is also giving is like whoever, like if that is a practitioner, this person has a way to like divinate themselves, or like they just get direction from like an ancestor or a guide or an angel or something, and that entity is directing this, like this is what you have to do, and like just understand, okay, just understand. It could also just, if that's not it, what this is also just saying is that higher forces are directing certain things right now, and that's the surrender message. You just trust it. And like, so there's nothing really anybody has to do or advice that I have to give, other than if you are sensing something but you can't see it and it's making you nervous, I am validating that for you, while also saying that, like, please do not ignore your mental health because some freaking reader on the internet is saying that like there's stuff going on in the energy. Okay, that's all.